the Garnet, as recently as 7 years ago, could not have envisioned this. But in succession, every year has been a record-setting year.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you from Clothier Field at Swarthmore College, Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. Men's lacrosse action today. Swarthmore Garnet versus the Elizabethtown Blue Jays. It is the first meeting between these two teams since 2006, so not quite sure what's in store for either. Starts the season at 3-2 this year. Swarthmore at 2-2. As we prepare to clear the field. And get ready for lightning warm-ups and intros. We'll step aside for the national anthem and for starting lineups and be back on the Garnet Sports Network.
Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to Clothier Field Stadium on the campus of Swarthmore College for today's non-conference men's lacrosse game between the Elizabethtown College Blue Jays and your Swarthmore College Garnet. Fans, at this time we'll be presenting our national anthem. And now let's meet today's starting lineups. First, we're visiting Blue Jays. Number 2, Mike Scarfano.
For the Blue Jays,
3, Brandon Sankey.
Scarfano, Sankey,
Number 4, Mike
DiGenova,
Number 5,
Owen Yake,
Number 9, Nick Cost.
Nick Cost,
Number 12,
Wes Mills,
Number 14,
Scott Nizolak,
Number 24,
Alec Leslie,
And number 45, TJ Dano.
TJ Dano.
Goal for the Blue Jays, number 31, Tom.
And in goal for Elizabethtown, Tom Mahoney.
Coached by Chris Kozinski, he is assisted by Kyle McGuire, Scott Simmons, and Andrew Watts. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your Swarthmore Garnet.
And the Garnet will go with
Number 4,
Nathaniel Johns.
Number 8,
Ben Schaefer.
Number 13,
Griffin Soriano.
Number 14,
Jake Ross.
Number 19,
Jack Bellucci.
Number 21,
Austin Chang.
Number 37,
Xander Levitz.
Number 38,
Jackson Brosgol.
Number 46,
Lucas Petrantonio.
In goal for the Garnet, number 32, Frankie Dillon.
And in goal, Frankie Dillon. Austin Chang, of course, scoring his 100th career goal in the last game versus Arcadia. A beautifully sunny day here in Swarthmore, a bit blustery, upper 40s with a wind blowing, but a great day for lacrosse nonetheless. And a bit of a festive weekend here as spring break commenced at the end of classes yesterday. Men's basketball hosting the first and second rounds of the NCAA championship and won their first round game handily over Brooklyn College. They'll be in action later this evening versus Ithaca College, who beat Babson in overtime last night in their first round game. But we're talking lacrosse, and we're talking Swarthmore and E-Town right now. As Criero wins the draw, trying to win the draw, he's got the ball all the way down, kicks the ball across the goal mouth, and still loose. E-Town picks it up. That's Logan Bias. And there's a flag early. So it didn't take long. E-Town player slow to get up, but does. He's okay. And we'll await the call as Bias jogs toward the sideline for the Blue Jays. It's a cross-check penalty. It's against Ryan Isquiero. So he'll take a knee for a minute.
Come on, Blue!
Inauspicious start for the Garnet. E-Town on the man up. They'll set up behind the Garnet goal. DiGenova. Scarfano. Patience on the power play. Swing the perimeter. Slotted. Shot. Score. First goal of the game goes to Elizabethtown and Thomas Palin. He found a crease between the Garnet defense. Great slip feed.
Goal scored by number 18, Thomas Palin, assisted by number 9, Nick Cost.
As he penetrates right in between three defenders. Looked like Bellucci got caught with his eyes off his man. And here we go again. Looks like E-Town will get the ball on the violation on the draw. Luis Carrero had a great night against Arcadia, dominating in the circle. And this one goes against him as E-Town sets in the offense once again. It is the spring break commentary crew, so I apologize in advance for my lacrosse ignorance, but bear with me and we'll get through this together. Jake Raw. Scott Nizolak, sorry. Ball behind. Cost. Scrofano moves his way to the middle. Swings right. Trying to penetrate. Nothing there. Shot clock at 40. DeGenova trying to find space.
Well, we were over there, but it's still
Up top, Nick Cost. Well defended. Sankey moves to his right from behind the net. Comes out. There's a shot from Grafano that misses the target. First man to it are the Garnet, and they'll take possession. Looks like Alec Ferry got there first. Check that. It was Liam Warner got there first. And the Garnet will try and clear.
Let's go!
Start there, our first offensive possession of the afternoon. Nathaniel Johns. He's waiting for the Garnet to shift in and out. Line changes. Cross goal. Knocked over well by E-Town defender. Nathaniel Johns. Schaefer tries to spin off his defender, can't do so. And that's going to be obstruction, a hold. Turnover, Swarthmore, E-Town ball. Griffin Leibish. DeGenova. Yake. Scrofano. Shift changes. Scrofano on the right side. Behind the net. DeGenova. Yake.
Come on, Nick!
Scrofano. Check that Cost. Cost being guarded well by Ingersoll. Behind the net again. There's Scrofano.
Pick it up, Mike, pick it up, pick it up.
Ball on the ground. Garnet giving chase. And picked up on the turnover. Schaefer did a nice job. There's a shot wide by Swarthmore. Schaefer chases. Estella did a nice job forcing the turnover for Swarthmore. Ingersoll, who took that shot a moment ago, and it went wide. He'll circle his way back behind the Elizabethtown goal. Being harassed by Quartz.
Come on, D!
Ingersoll again. Try to find a seam. Not there. Garner will swing. Jake Ross. There's a shot and a nice save by Tommy Mahoney. But there will be a penalty upcoming.
Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, 25 saves.
So it's an interference call. It'll send Swarthmore on the man up. It was against Frankie Quartz.
Come on, D, let's go!
And Swarthmore's got their man up chance. Jake Ross. Moving to his left. Ferry. Ross. Johns. Johns. Big shot. Don't know if it even got through. But Elizabethtown will pick up possession. and a chance to kill the penalty off the rest of the way. 2 seconds, 1, and we're back at full strength. Ballou, Cost. Elizabethtown, a very deliberate pace here. Cost. Now they'll start into it. To the left, spins, back around, shot, a goal. And that is Owen Yake off the feed from Cost. And again, finding that seam in between the Garnet defenders. 2-0 Elizabethtown. Early on this season thus far, the Garnet have struggled at the start of games. And they find themselves in 2-0 in a hole already in the first quarter. And we'll take a hold here. And it'll go Swarthmore's way.
Oh, okay.
So Gilbert and Izquierdo battling. We reset the shot clock and we'll go now. Battling in the circle early on, it's been pretty level. Seavold, Ross, Seavold, his shot goes wide. Swarthmore will maintain possession. Closest to the ball was Alec Ferry. 51 on the clock. Ferry with the ball. Chased by Leipsch.
Come on, D.
Schaefer. Seavold. Not a whole lot of movement thus far. Pass through the middle eludes Schaefer. Swarthmore maintains possession. Eberly in alone. Shot and a save. And then a crease violation against Swarthmore. So a nice save by Tommy Mahoney. And Swarthmore went through the crease, turnover. Good opportunity by Eberly. Gooding's got the ball now, right side. Cummings. Gooding. Now we're set. Filbert. Cummings. Ball is deflected on the back pass and taken away. Garnet with the ball now. McKenna. A nice defensive job by Estella to take the ball away on pick off the pass. Garnet now in the offensive set. Everts. Everts on the right side. He'll have one shot and a goal. It's in the net. Garnet on the board. Everts to his right, cuts back to his left, and fires a ball in the low right side to the low right side of Mahoney. Here's the replay. You see Everts to the right, cuts back hard to the left, eludes his defender, ball low and to the right of Mahoney. Nice shot, nice finish. Referee's doing some crowd control with both benches.
Come on, Danny.
As Gilbert and Izquierdo get set in the circle again. 6:35 first quarter, 2-1 Elizabethtown. Ball's on the ground. Ryan picks it up, and he's going to go toward goal all by himself. Will he shoot? Yes, he will. Shot in the goal. Short hopped it in front of Mahoney. We're tied at 2. Izquierdo wins the draw, takes the ball all the way by himself, and hops the ball over Mahoney's right shoulder. And we're tied at 2. Good speed out of the circle. Takes advantage of the open field, puts it away.
Come on, Danny.
Now we're ready to go. This is a battle again. Picked up this time by Elizabethtown. Flag is thrown. Hit to the helmet. Man up opportunity coming for E-Town. Cost. Nizolak. Cost. Swarthmore. And try and get a good shot off here. That was won by Owen Yake. It goes out of play. We'll have the penalty call here. It'll be a slash against Estella. 1-minute penalty against the Garnet. And that'll give E-Town their second man up of the afternoon. They scored on their first.
Oh, I just don't answer.
Swarthmore.
Nay, I guess I don't look till afterwards.
Yake. Behind the net. DeGenova.
Why, does your mother?
Yeah, she does.
Trying to get some pace on the rotation here.
Talking about the same person.
We're talking. That's my brother. Oh.
Tried to slot it again. Turnaround shot and another flag up. And it looks like the Garnet are going to go down 2.
Yeah, waited to pick up the ball, call the play, and then go outside, buy some time.
Yeah, sure will. Griffin Soriano guilty of the hold in the slot.
Go around and make sure the play's called, take your time, slow it down.
And so a 30-second two-man advantage for Elizabethtown. As they look to take advantage.
Come on, Cam.
There's an opportunity. Scores. Looked like DeGenova through the legs of Frankie Dillon. A man-up goal. E-Town retakes the lead 3-2. There's the swing. DeGenova right through Dillon's legs. Good ball movement. Challenge the defense, get them and the goalkeeper, get them moving laterally side to side, and then take advantage. 3-2 Elizabethtown, first quarter.
I don't know if she knew that he's coaching it.
Another battle in the circle. Still battling. Gilbert and Izquierdo, and Elizabethtown comes up with it finally. That's West Mills. Pass eludes O'Connor momentarily. Check that. Yake momentarily. He gets it back. Here comes Grafano. Baloo. Winning those draws is such an important part of the game. Cost.
Oh, yeah.
Right side.
Come on, Brandon. Come on.
Sankey. still with possession. Behind the goal, DeGenova. Scrifano. 30 on the clock. Scrifano wants the shot. Suffocated by Garnet defenders. Ballou, one-on-one. Nice job by Liam Werner. That's Cost. Behind the net again. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. He's going to come out on his own. Turn and fire. And it's going to go wide. And that'll be a shot clock violation. Defense did a great job that time for Swarthmore. Elizabethtown tried to penetrate. Unsuccessful doing so. Here we go. Swarthmore looks to clear, swing the ball, the width to Petrantonio, and now we're ahead to Johns on the clear. Now we'll change our personnel. Xander Levitz, right side. Jake Ross behind the net. Ross again. Levitz. Johns. Left side behind the net. Brosgol. One-on-one on his defender. Spins him to the left. There's a shot from up on top. Scores! Austin Chang. And we're tied at 3.
Number 21, Austin Chang. Assisted by number 37, Xander Levitz.
A nice spin to get open from behind the net. Give it out to Chang. Sends it low and to the right of Mahoney. And we're tied at 3. 2:49 remaining first quarter. In the circle again, Gilbert and Izquierdo. Izquierdo, loose ball goes into E-Town territory. Ryan can't pick it up. Finally, it looks like Ingersoll. Izquierdo.
Come on, TJ!
Ross to his left. Seavold. Eberly. Woo! Dance to his left, move to his right. Here's an opportunity. Shot in the goal! Quinn Seavold from Eberly. And the Garnet have their first lead of the game, 4-3.
Swarthmore goal scorer number 29, Quinn Seavold. Assisted by number 18, Scott.
What a move here by Eberly. Fake to his left, plant the foot, move to his right. And then he found Seavold for the wide open look. So Gilbert and Izquierdo back in the circle. Garnet with their first lead of the game at 4-3 in the first.
Come on, Danny.
And we're going to have a hold against Izquierdo. And Elizabethtown possession. A lot of turnovers on the draws by the Garnet. As Elizabethtown sets, Yake, Zolak, Ballou, to the right side, Cost, ball is on the ground. First one to it are the Garnet, and here they come in transition. Shot goes wide. Kieran McKenna picked up the loose ball and went coast to coast with it. We'll reset the shot clock, and the Garnet will maintain possession. Behind the net, Ross. In the right corner, Everts, Ross behind the net.
Come on, D! Come on, Tyler!
And Casuto shot and a great save, Mahoney, as he stuck the stick down across his right foot.
Come on, Alec! Come on!
E-Town trying to clear.
Come on, Zach!
Yake. Scrafano.
Come on, Micah!
Blue. Left side. Scrafano back up top. Nazolak. Scrafano trying to take his defender one-on-one. Long pole does a nice job. Bellucci. Oh, nice move. Nice spin. Turnaround. Shot goes wide by Ballou, as he spun Will Drake around a couple of times. I'm going to put the shot clock at 31, which is going to be a bit of a pain. It's at 29 now. Just hold it for 2 seconds. And we're back. Yake being forced to his left, puts it back up on top. 15 seconds. Scrafano. Defense good again and stolen away by Ingersoll. And the quarter is over. So after 1 quarter of play, Swarthmore 4, Elizabethtown 3. We'll take a quick break and be back for the second quarter of action. As we look to get underway in the second quarter, Swarthmore leads 4-3 over Elizabethtown. Goals for E-Town by DeGenova, Yake, and Palin. Swarthmore spreading the wealth too is Cuerdo, Chang, Sievold, and Evarts on the board for Swarthmore so far. Is Cuerdo and Gilbert in the circle to start the second quarter. Another violation on the draw for the Garnet. Elizabethtown will take possession to start the quarter. Two teams who have battled in the past, but not in the last dozen or so years. Yake with a shot and a save.
That's who's always.
Pietrantonio corrals the rebound, and the unforced error will give the ball back to Elizabethtown as the pass sailed high and over the head of Ingersoll and out of bounds.
They're only Division It's not lacrosse. It's football and all that.
A shot and a save by Frankie Dillon. Cost with the shot there, tried to short hop Dillon. Another bad pass on the outlet, and that was Pietrantonio. And we'll go back the other way. A little struggle here to start the quarter for both teams. Swarthmore gets across midfield. Xander Levitz on the clear is good. Go to his left. Vespol. Levitz. Behind the net. Looking up top. Shot. Save Mahoney. Chang with the shot from up on top. Looking for his second of the day. Saved by Mahoney. Ball's on the ground. Scarfano will try to settle Elizabethtown into the second quarter here.
Come on, Blue!
Yake, Scarfano. Crowd urging their Blue Jay team on outside. Cost. Spins to his right and trying to get away from Ingersoll. Ball's up top for Scarfano. Moves to his left. Behind the net. Right side. Cost. Sankey. DeGenova. I'll try again. Garnet defense has been tight. Scarfano, 13 on the clock. Sankey spins, looks up top. Opportunity! Oh, just gets through Frankie Dillon. He made the save. The ball eluded him, spun off the turf and into the back of the net. And we're tied at 4. Little unfortunate. And Garnet had defended the clock very well. And there's the shot that just eludes Frankie Dillon. He's going to want that one back. 4 all. Is Cuerdo and Gilbert in the circle again. And this time it's Ryan Izquierdo with the ball. Ryan likes to pressure offensively when he wins these draws. Oh, hammered from behind. Flag's going up. That'll be a big penalty. Well, if you're going to take it, make it count, I guess. Swarthmore will settle and try and get a good opportunity here. Ross, Lasitra, Johns. Ross to the right of goal. Behind the net.
Come on, TJ!
Ross to his left. Could have been another penalty maybe for interference, but no. Ross still with possession around the screen. Shot, score! Jake Ross on his own. And the Garnet retake the lead 5-4. So back and forth, very even game thus far. Swarthmore's 12th shot on that 5th goal versus Elizabethtown's 11. Ground balls 12-5 in favor of the Garnet. And very even in face-offs. Each have won 5 of the 10. And ball still on the turf, and the Garnet have possession and taken away. Slapped by Wes Mills out of the stick of McKenna. And the pass goes out of bounds. Turnover by Elizabethtown. Swarthmore picks it up. Alec Ferry will restart the play for Swarthmore. Seavold to the right side. Eberly to the left side. Eberly behind the net. Ross cuts toward goal. Swings up top. Oh, look for the quick catch and release, did Austin Chang. Dump and go. Chang with a rising shot and a goal for Swarthmore. And the Garnet have their first 2-goal lead of the game. The assist by Eberly there. Eberly to his right, finds Chang back to the left, all alone, quick trigger. Side netting. 6-4 Swarthmore.
Get in there, Wes!
They scored after the run.
Oh yeah, no, that penalty was wiped off.
Izquierdo wins the draw. And he'll look right side for Jake Ross. Ross. Defended by Ford.
Yeah, but I thought the goal was...
Ford with token pressure now. The Garnet will set into their offensive scheme. Levitz.
Like, if I get a flag, and I score, why happen sometimes?
Because it was just a hold. It wasn't a person. It wasn't a...
Hey, with him, Brady!
Levitz.
Come on, Zach!
Behind the net, up on top. Quick trigger shot goes wide. Swarthmore will maintain possession. Looked like Vespol tried the left-handed shot. Pass by Brosgol. Oh, that one's off pipe. Chang off the post. They'll reset the clock, and the Garnet will try again. Now finding some pressure. Xander Levitz in the crease. And we're going to get a penalty. Blue Jays pleading for the crease violation. Okay, they have waved off the flag. They're just going to call it a push. Swarthmore will maintain possession. 80 on the clock, new clock. Excuse me. And, well, that was short-lived as Meredith did a nice job defensively for Elizabethtown and forced the turnover. And then the errant pass left the ball on the turf. Swarthmore picks it back up. And possession right back to the Garnet, Estella. Vespol behind the net. Jake Ross. And we'll slow to a walking pace here. Johns to his right. Spinning. Oh, defended well again. Ball out of the stick on the turf. They're going to say it was deflected, and it'll go back to Swarthmore. I'm going to say Elizabethtown deflected the ball, and it's going to go back. And here we go. Brosgol. Xander Levitz. Jake Ross. Levitz. Brosgol.
Come on, T!
Spins to his right. Wants a shot. Spins back to his left. Then he takes a shot. It's off the post again. All the way to midfield, and Elizabethtown's going to pick up the loose ball. On the ground. Soriano doing a great job on defense there. Almost forced a turnover again. 2 off the pipe. 3 off the pipe for the Garnet, maybe? At least 2. As the game is that close from being blown open. Cost to his right. Picked up by Ingersoll. Nice job. Pietrantonio defending now. Ballou. Ballou to his left. Spins. Looks across for Scrifano. Nice job by Scrifano on the high ball. DiGenova. Scrifano. Soriano on Scrifano. On DiGenova. Swing back. 5 on the clock. Shot. Saved by Frankie Dillon. A nice pass into the offense. Ingersoll behind the net. Defended by Scrifano. Comes around to the right. Quick shot and a goal! Swarthmore. Kieran McKenna with the goal. Couldn't see if it was McKenna or Vespol. But a great ball by Luke Ingersoll to find McKenna there. The quick trigger. And Elizabethtown wants a timeout. 5:55 remaining in the first half. Garnet 7, Blue Jays 4. Garnet have started to assert themselves offensively. What was an even game in shots. Now 18-12 in favor of Swarthmore. Swarthmore have 16 ground ball pickups as opposed to Elizabethtown's 8. 7 of 12 of the face-offs won by Swarthmore. And they lead 7-4. And head coach for Elizabethtown, Chris Brzezinski, in his 4th season, wants to get his team settled and refocused. fact, Elizabethtown with just the one shot here in the second quarter. Or, I'm sorry, they've got 5 shots. The 1 goal on 5 shots in the second quarter. We're back in the circle. Ball squirts loose, and this time Elizabethtown wins the draw. Schaefer pushing the pace. Knocked down. We're going to have another penalty against Swarthmore. Their 4th of the game. It's just a lack of discipline there. Unnecessary. Cost. Yake. In front. Shot saved by Dylan. Quick insert pass to Nizolak, who had the one-time catch and release, and Dylan was in position to make the save. E-Town going to go man up, though. As soon as the referees have their discussion, come to consensus on what to call. So Izquierdo draws the interference. 30 seconds. E-Town into the man up. DeGenova behind the net. Leach, long pole up on top. Richter in the game now also. Sankey, quick shot and a score. Low shot by Yate gets through the legs of Frankie Dillon. And they take advantage of the man up. And it's 7-5. See Scrofano from behind the net find Yake up on top. Quick low angle shot. Stays down on the turf the whole way through. Dillon doesn't see it through the screen. And we're at 7-5. Izquierdo wins the draw. Ball's on the turf. There's the penalty upcoming. And another penalty.
Oh no, 40 years ago, 5 years.
So something after the whistle, which is going to be some sort of unsportsmanlike, right?
I don't know that is.
Which may nullify the man up, may nullify the man up opportunity. Gilbert right to the penalty area. So we know at least he's guilty. So it's 1 minute for Gilbert. Reset the shot clock, and we'll be good to go. 7-5. 4:44 remaining second quarter. 1 minute man up for Swarthmore. Johns on the right side. Want to be patient now. They had a chance. That one's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go to Elizabethtown. Sloppy turnover, especially on the man up.
Come on, Wes!
Elizabethtown will look to clear. Long pole is Wes Mills. Gets across midfield and gives the ball to Ballou, who comes to the right side. Ballou still with the ball, moving left, a lot of space. But he doesn't want to shoot because he wants to kill the penalty. Mazolak to his right, still to his right. In front, shot and a goal. Man down goal, Owen Yake. And it's 7-6.
They were man down. So
Yake with another ball burning the turf. Good look in the slot. And the ball again on the ground between Frankie Dillon's legs. Not a good sequence for the Garnet. Still 19 seconds on the man up, though. And a chance to redeem themselves. Esquerdo has the stick knocked out of his hands. Possession Elizabethtown. And they'll kill the rest of this one, or they should kill the rest of this one. 5 seconds. DeGenova. And we're back to even, and it's a 1-goal game again. Nazolak.
Technical foul is always changing.
Cost. Ball on the ground. Turned over. Here comes Swarthmore the other way. That was a late hit behind the play. Flag goes down. Will Drake with the ball. Long pole in unfamiliar territory. Tries a pass. It's broken up. Ball still on the ground. And no possession. Out of bounds finally. And we'll get the penalty call now. It's an interference, 30-second penalty. DeGenova, the guilty party. Swarthmore man up. Boy, the pass is broken up again. There's Nathaniel Johns looking for Xander Levitz. Who turns the ball over.
No, they lost the ball. So the penalty's still up there. So it's counting down. Now it's on. So if you see it was a 30-second
And with 2.5 remaining in the first half, Elizabethtown takes a timeout with the ball, and we're going to take a break as well.
As much as I don't like it, I believe it's not a good.
So we'll restart with Elizabethtown in possession. Scrifano's got the ball on the left side. 2.5 to go in the second quarter in the first half. DeGenova slotted. Couldn't get a shot off. DeGenova again. Comes to his left. Dillon out of the goal. Gets back in. Nizolak looking to go to his right. Behind the net. Yake. Scrifano. DeGenova. Does he want to shoot? No, he doesn't. Wants to pass. Turns it over. Pass was intended for Sankey. And Werner got in the way of it. Levitz with the ball to the right side. 58 on the clock, 1:25 left in the period. Ingersoll slotted, shot, and a save by Mahoney. Boy, a good setup and a good save. It was Vespo right out in front, and we have a whistle and offsides. Do we have an offsides call? We do. Turnover. And the Garnet with a chance to end the half with possession. Johns to his left. Ross moving Austin Chang out of the way. Levitz up on top, but Ross goes to his left. Ground ball shot hits the side of the net and picked up by the goalkeeper Mahoney, and now it will be E-Town with the last shot opportunity. Nizolak. 12 on the clock. DeGenova spins, shot and a goal. Did he get it in, or was it a crease violation? It is a goal. It is a goal, and Elizabethtown ties the game with 4 seconds remaining. Goalkeeper Dillon not thrilled with that decision. But DeGenova spun hard to his left and dove across the crease without infringing, and we're tied at 7. It's been a battle both ways. Both teams have played well in spurts and had some lulls that each other's opposition have taken advantage of. And at the horn, we'll go to the locker rooms tied at 7. We'll be back for second half action.
Why choose Swarthmore? Wow.
I don't know how to say this in like one interview.
There's just like this magnetic secret on campus that people really can't describe.
The campus itself is beautiful.
I was absolutely floored when I first came here. A lot of it came from the values that SWAT has.
It truly is the people that make this community. All my memories are inseparable from the people that were around me.
I applied to Swarthmore through the Pressbridge National College Match, and it's a program that matches high-achieving, low-income students with really selective institutions like this.
I knew I wanted to play basketball in college. Basketball was a tool that would enable me to get a great education. In high school, I was kind of pressured by the standard to play Division I, but I wanted to pave my own way.
It chose itself for me, and I knew at a more pre-intellectual level that this was the place.
And one of my favorite things and my favorite takeaways of this place has been the community.
I've been lucky to experience what learning is like at other institutions, and I'm very thankful that I did that because that completely changed my perception of Swarthmore. It made me realize that Swarthmore is special in these very small and unique ways that actually make an enormous difference.
The reason I'm so involved on campus is because I feel like the things that I do here matter. You can actually enact meaningful change.
When you're walking around campus, like I don't feel like I'm just walking by a bunch of strangers, and being in these smaller settings, like it gives you the opportunity to build strong relationships with people that also have like a vested personal interest in who you are as a person.
It totally tailors itself to like every type of person. You can come here and be anywhere on any spectrum, and you'll be pretty well welcomed.
You'll find that the people here are here for you. I was able to find really good, deep personal growth. And Swarthmore has been that formative experience that the community allows me to have that space that I can have that growth.
I have incredible mentors who have helped me at every step of the way, which I'm really thankful for. And I don't think I would have that same type of individualized attention and recognition at a place that's not Swarthmore.
the Garnet, as recently as 7 years ago, could not have envisioned this. But in succession, every year has been a record-setting year.
When you're in college, you kind of find out who you are. And throughout your 4 years, you develop yourself with all the different experiences, which leads into dedicating yourself to your community, to your family. So when you're a senior, you're coming out a well-rounded person.
College has given me the flexibility to pursue my passions and my interests outside of the classroom and outside of the court or field. I've had the ability to get into different activities and organizations, and I've recreated my identity for myself aside from just being an athlete.
Getting to be involved in a lot of different things, ranging from obviously being a student athlete to getting involved with my campus and my community, and not only being allowed to do that, but being encouraged to do that.
The opportunity to be able to study what I wanted to and continue to play the sport I love, to have the professors know me on a personal level, all of those things came together very nicely in one package in Division III.
Being a part of the different activities and organizations that I've been a part of, I'm actually able to see myself where I'm like, hey, I actually can make a change. I'm one person that can make a difference. It really helps you develop thinking from other people's perspectives and looking at problems from outside the box.
Division III has helped me to develop teamwork skills, critical thinking skills, time management skills.
I've definitely learned how to really be myself. I found out, yes, I am actually a good leader, and yes, I can actually put myself forward because I am good enough. I can do it.
Coming in to college, I just wanted to get good grades and to do well. But it also made me realize that I have a lot of different career goals, and I've learned so much about myself that I was always like growing and changing.
When I got to college, it forced me to step up and become more of a leader. And I think that was something I had the capability of doing. And forever grateful that being at a Division III school gave me that opportunity.
You have to dedicate your time in the classroom, you have to dedicate your time in the gym, on the field, on the court.
Our coaches and the entirety of the athletic department, they valued the student athlete going out into community and trying something new and getting involved in campus life.
You can get involved in so many different things, so the possibilities are truly limitless for
Okay, are we okay, Sid? I didn't even think I forgot that someone might be behind us.
We're back underway, getting ready for the third quarter to begin. 7-7, Elizabethtown over.
Huh? I'm a lot warmer. Well, yeah, I'm a lot warmer standing than I am sitting. I got cold.
Elizabethtown and Swarthmore tied as we begin the third quarter of play. It's been a pretty even game. (19-15) shots in favor of Swarthmore. The biggest difference here, extra man opportunities. Elizabethtown 2 out of 3, and Swarthmore 0 for 5. And so the ball's on the ground to start the third quarter of play. Elizabethtown will pick up possession. DeGenova behind the net scored a beautiful goal to close the first half, diving across the goal mouth to tie the game.
Kept your seat warm. It's still cold.
Scrofano. Zolak to the right side. Picked up by Ingersoll. Behind the net, up on top again for DeGenova to his left. Spins back to his right. Nothing open. And they'll swing the ball back around to the right side. Zolak. Nowhere to penetrate as of yet. 25 on the clock. Zolak, gets hit somewhere soft and goes down. And we'll have a stoppage. It looks like he either got caught in the wrist or the ribs. And they'll get him some attention quickly. Shoulder.
Yeah, you're nice down there. Nice, Orange. Hey, Orange coat, nice.
Yake.
Tell him the math class is in the building.
See, I like that. That makes me, I love that.
Behind the net.
I like it. I think it's great. That gets me going.
Cost. Yake. 4 on the clock. Yake. It's going to be all Yake. Ball goes over the net. It'll be a shot clock violation. Swarthmore possession.
I probably wouldn't hear anybody like that. Like I said, the one school we played.
Come on, D, let's go!
Was it right on like the sideline?
That sideline was the doors, and they were allowed. Now they don't do this anymore, but they were allowed basically.
Soriano. Ball's across midfield. Cleared. Rose goal.
Didn't you like hit?
Braz goal. Levitz spins to his right. He'll wind and fire and find the back of the net. Xander Levitz gives Swarthmore the lead.
Swarthmore goal scored by number 37, Xander Levitz.
Levitz rotated over to his left, saw the opening. Big wind and fire.
And this coach is like, that guy's not playing.
8-7 Swarthmore.
I wish I did that. I would like to do that.
It was fun. I mean, granted, I ran an extra 5 yards.
And the great battle in the circle all day long will feature Izquierdo and Gilbert.
That's not a player.
Come on, Danny!
And Rhino will pick this one up. Storm into the offensive end and wind and fire off the pipe again. Rebound, shot in the goal. Austin Chang and Swarthmore take a 9-7 lead. Izquierdo, as he loves to do, won the draw, went coast to coast, or certainly went to the offensive goal, fired off the pipe. Fortunate rebound to Austin Chang, who just put it back home.
Come on, Griffin!
No.
9-7 Swarthmore. They've scored on their first 2 shots of the quarter. Well, and Izquierdo loses his stick again. I'll give the ball to Elizabethtown. So you take the good with the bad with Rhino.
I think it's probably
A couple procedure calls, couple penalties against, but he's won a couple big draws and been responsible for a couple of goals.
Non-releasable.
some wooden shafts or not?
Huh?
Are there some wooden shafts or not?
Baloo with the ball. Up on top. Shot. Saved by Frankie Dillon. Sankey with a big rip. Ball's on the turf. Still no possession. That one will go off of Elizabethtown. Swarthmore again with possession.
Usually made from oak, which is the hardest wood. So,
at midfield.
Those oak shafts hurt when they hit you. I think I have one in my closet in the front.
Rosgoal, cross midfield, into the offensive third, left side. Chang wanted it.
That's awesome.
And Mr. Ray made a ball for him.
Thought better, Jake Ross.
Playing with it.
Yeah.
Johns, Levitz, back to Johns.
That's awesome. I love. It's funny. I checked that.
Johns to his left. Now to his right.
This has like a bunch of different kinds of wood. So.
That's awesome.
Schaefer. Levitz. Oh, headhunting. Big shot. Not a reset. 25 on the clock. Schaefer. Levitz.
Come on, D!
Levitz to his right. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Levitz looking for the crease. That's off the pipe again. That will be a reset. And it'll be a Swarthmore ball. So the Garnet are putting some dents in the framework today.
Stop cheating the clock!
You're down. You want more time.
Come on, D, let's go!
You gotta stop complaining.
Xander Levitz with the ball. Top of the slot, left side. Skip shot by Johns. Goes wide. 58 on the clock. Ross. Johns. Try it again. Right into the basket of Mahoney. Mahoney with the ball. Shovel pass to Leslie. And there's the clear. Yake. Front of the Swarthmore bench. Up on top. Baloo will take over on the left side. DeGenova behind the net. Tries to set the pick. Soriano works around it. He's got DeGenova. Long pole on the short stick. Tries to work around the pick again. Still in possession. DeGenova. DeGenova spins. Spins the other way. Gives it back up on top. No shot. Scrifano. Behind the net. 20 on the clock. Baloo. Shot over the top. 13 on the clock. Scrifano picks one up at the netting. Baloo.
Better chance to hit the goalie coming out and get the reset and get the ball.
Baloo shot doesn't hit anything. It'll go out of bounds. And with 5 on the clock, Ingersoll did a nice job defending Baloo and warding him off.
They're just going to throw it into the corner.
Pietrantonio. And the shot clock expires. So without an attempt, Elizabethtown turns the ball over. Swarthmore up the left side, far sideline. Werner.
What weekend is the championship?
Memorial Day weekend.
Eberly. Holds.
It's all June.
Ferry. Alec Ferry pulls back out and waits for Quinn Seavold to step on. Quinn will take the ball. Quinn to his right. behind the net. Ladrito. Schaefer with an awkward pass to Johns behind the net. Check that, it's Ross now. Ross up on top. Ross to his left, spins back to his right. Does he have a shot? He does, and he finds the far netting. Goal, Jake Ross. 10-7 Swarthmore.
14, Jake Ross.
Little shake and bake, left to the right. For Jake Ross, here we go. To the left, spin back to the right. Looked like Mahoney may have overcommitted his angle. And Ross found the far side netting. Gilbert and Izquierdo in the circle. And ball still on the turf. Still on the turf. Finally picked up by Griffin Leach. Ball is turned over. And it'll be Swarthmore again. Jake Ross from Will Drake did a great job. Schaefer, Ross.
She just rolled it forward and let them play for it.
Akinsudo to his left. Austin Chang with the ball. McKenna along the right side. McKenna nowhere to go. McKenna through the legs of Mahoney. Shot in the goal. Kieran McKenna. 11-7 Swarthmore. It didn't look like there was much there for Kieran.
14 maybe, I don't know.
But he took advantage of a defense that was slow to adjust. Found an opening. And then just placed one past Mahoney. So the Garnet finding their offense here in the third quarter. Gilbert and Izquierdo still pushing for the ball. Still looking for the ball. It's at Gilbert's feet. Now it's loose. Izquierdo goes for the man instead of the ball, and we're still fighting for it. Now we've got a man down and a push. We're calling a push here, we think, and the ball's going to Elizabethtown. So Filbert with the ball on the right side. Picked up there by Ingersoll. Ball comes back up on top.
Yep.
Gooding.
5 minutes.
Gooding goes behind the net for DeGenova. Cummings. Cummings spins to his left. Cummings. Yake up on top. Yake pushed aside by Ingersoll. Cummings. Warmer picks him up. Cummings around to the right. Behind the net. In front. Where's the ball? There it is. Left side. Yake. Filbert. Behind the net again. Scrofano. 15 on the clock.
The defense out more. Look how tight they all are in the middle.
Scrifano tries a crossing pass, picked off. Picked off by Wormer.
Yeah, they have to spread the offense out. Everything's too tight.
Liam Womer, nice job defensively for the Garnet, the freshman from California.
Yeah, I think it's the PD head coach.
We're behind the net now. Ingersoll with the ball. To his right. Ingersoll across the field, upper corner, shot and a goal. Jake Ross from Luke Ingersoll.
Jake Ross, assisted by number 10, Luke Ingersoll.
Give Ross 3 on the day now. And Elizabethtown wants to talk it over. We'll take a quick break here too. Swarthmore 12, Elizabethtown 7. So a big quarter thus far for the Garnet. 5 goals on 10 shots thus far. And they've taken a 12-7 lead after being tied 7-all at the half. And we'll look to face off here with Izquierdo and Gilbert. And it's Gilbert picking the ball up off the turf and hammered from behind. Ball's on the ground. Izquierdo's got it, but a hold called against Swarthmore. So Elizabethtown will take over. Nick Cost with the ball. There's Scrifano. To Cost again. Down the right side. Back up on top. Sankey. Ballou to the left side. DeGenova. Ballou up on top. To the right side. Ballou to the right side. Behind the net. Up on top. Yake. Ball's on the turf. Harmless as Cost picks it back up. Guarded by McKenna. And there's a turnover. McKenna forcing the issue. Forces the bad pass. Swarthmore gets the ball back. Goalkeeper Dillon with the ball. Soriano, Levitz. Rosgol. Spins. Sloppy pass. Ball's on the turf. Swarthmore fortunate to maintain possession. Schaefer. A lot of traffic behind the net right now. 3v3 behind the goal. Now we'll isolate and we'll be a little bit better here. Boswell to his left. Ball picked off by Mahoney, and there will be a penalty against Elizabethtown. It looks like it'll be Alec Leslie. Unnecessary roughness against Leslie. It'll be a 1-minute man up for Swarthmore. Big late hit at the side of the net. Now let's see if the Garnet can maintain some discipline and some sharp passing. Johns with the ball. Levitz. Nathaniel Johns. Good ball there. Jake Ross up on top. Shot right into the stick of Mahoney. And again, you got to think that wasn't the shot you wanted to take. E-Town clears. DeGenova. Scrofano. 35 on the clock. Penalty has expired. Turnaround shot over the head of Frankie Dillon. And Micah Ballou with the goal. Ballou took his defender down to the goal line, cut back hard, put the shot in over the head of Frankie Dillon. Nice work. 12-8. 1:15 remaining in the third quarter.
My rain pants on yesterday. I had my boots on. It was cold. Were you fine?
I was fine when I started to get moving. My hands were the coldest thing ever.
And here we go.
In your locker?
I forgot to bring.
Gilbert and Izquierda now spun around. Ball still on the turf. Another hit by Izquierdo and another turnover.
When you get thrown out.
This is college lacrosse, people.
There seem to be a lot of lacrosse experts in the Elizabethtown fan session today.
No, but I kind of get it's been 5 times. He's done it 5 times. He's not gotten a call.
You're right. But
Shot goes across the goal mouth by Ballou. Had to play. Yake with the ball to his left. Got an opening. Pulls it back out. Scrofano in the middle. Broken up. Ball on the turf.
too clogged up.
Swarthmore's got the long pole with the outlet pass, turns the ball over.
People that are defensive glued.
Oh my, Lucas Pietrantonio. Big save by Frankie Dillon. Penalty is over, 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. And it's after the whistle. Big quarter for the Garnet, though. They outscore Elizabethtown 5-1 in the quarter, take a 12-8 lead as we move into the fourth. We'll be back. So we're back to the fourth quarter action about to get underway. 12-8 Swarthmore over Elizabethtown. E-Town goals, 3 for Mike DeGenova, 3 for Owen Yake, 1 for Micah Ballou, 1 for Tom Palin. Jake Ross has 3 along with Austin Chang for the Garnet. Kieran McKenna with 2. And Ryan Izquierdo, now in the face-off circle, has 1. Elizabethtown possession to start the quarter.
I don't know yet. No, I know they played. I just don't remember who they played.
Ballou on the right side. Spins to the goal line, then back out up on top, being protected well by Ingersoll. DeGenova behind the net. DeGenova, Dillon gives chase. Pietrantonio out there too.
Let it fly, Nick.
Shot and a goal.
After the game, you guys say, who did that with the partner? You really got that one.
Nick Cost with the goal. Ball across the goal mouth, and Cost off the ankle of Frankie Dillon. And it's 12-9.
Nothing, it's just there. So if you needed to write a report, you know who it is.
Ball on the ground. We've got to push this time. And again, the result is an E-Town possession. So Scrifano will have it. As the wind begins to pick up here at Clothier Stadium, and the sun starts to dip behind the bleachers, the temperature does the same. Big crossing push against Swarthmore. Push called against Estella.
46 has it.
Elizabethtown behind the net.
So that should have been a penalty.
Looks like Cost has the ball.
Drop the ball, not roll it.
On the restart.
I wouldn't have called it either. But.
No, they might have told him to roll it to the end line.
Cost.
You're not supposed to drop the ball and then.
Cost centering the ball. It's on the ground.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And a hold called against Elizabethtown, so Swarthmore will pick up the ball and take over possession. Dillon to the right side for Soriano. Ingersoll fires one wide. It'll go to Swarthmore. Jake Ross.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Ross in front, looking, spins back to his right. Shot and a goal! Again, finding the far side of the netting on Mahoney. And Ross extends the lead to 13-9.
Goal scored by number 14, Jake Ross.
Ross cut out, looked like he wanted to take a shot there, then spun back the other way. Lost his defender, Tyler Cassis, and put the ball in the back of the net. 13-9 SWAT.
Personal preference. I mean, I'm sure Penn State has molded, screw-in, turf, and they probably have 4 pairs.
That was a procedure against Elizabethtown, so Swarthmore's got possession. Ingersoll to the right side, Jake Ross.
Turf or purses or cleats on actual turf?
Depends. Some turf is thicker than others, so you're going to probably bring them all. You're going to come out before the game, try something that you think, walk around, go back and change. That's what we used to do.
Ross is behind the net.
I mean, I used to just bring all my cleats.
Cummings on him.
I don't like this, change them, depending on what you needed. Especially if you're playing grass. If it's real wet, I like screw-in.
Vespol.
And the screw-ins have
Ross.
2 different lengths or molded.
Ross wants to pull the trigger. Well defended. Chang tries to spin, falls down. Absolutely harassed by Alec Leslie.
I don't know if they make them any other way, but yeah.
Leafs doing the same thing on Jake Ross. 25 on the clock. Eberle spins. He's got an opening. Shoots and scores! Scott Eberle makes it 14-9 Swarthmore. Eberle spins to his right. Loses his defender and fires it in.
Great roll.
Overplayed a little bit by Grady Meredith. To the right side, and Eberle went back to the left.
This turf doesn't look too thick, but so I would have worn very small turf shoes. Again, it's different everywhere. They never used to use
Boy, these guys are battling at the circle. Esquerdo comes up with it.
Now you have tires that still
Go left side.
almost any spikes are good.
Opportunity! Yes! Andrew Estella! Chang with the assist. And Estella wasting no time putting that one in the net. Chang with the ball here. Quick slip to Estella, who goes low to high with the shot. Great finish. Garnered up 15-9.
They're going to assess that penalty instead of wiping it off.
And there was a flag on the play as well. Looks like Griffin Lipsch is in the penalty box. 1 minute for a slash. There's a hold against Elizabethtown. Swarthmore ball on the man up.
I think they're shutting off 21 now.
Levitz with the ball up on top. Right side for Johns. Levitz.
That's the perfect thing to do because you have a constant backup. Exactly what they should do. Put them on the other.
Schaefer. Johns. Schaefer.
It's crazy. I don't know why you would do
Jake Ross. Johns. Good save by Mahoney. And Ferreira gets the loose ball for Elizabethtown. So the man up, not quite so dynamic as the passes are very north-south and don't get the defenders moving laterally very well. DeGenova, 8 on the penalty. And he'll just let that run out. E-Town will get back to full strength. 2-on-2 behind. Tried to get through the screen to DeGenova. Sankley. Scrifano got a little bit sloppy. Elizabethtown settles it back down again. Scrifano. Back of the net. In front, all alone. Owen Yake makes no mistake.
Opens up the middle more.
Come on, Blue!
E-Town goal scorer number 5, Owen Yake. Assisted by number 4, Mike DeGenova.
DeGenova with a pretty pass over the goal, right to Yake, sitting alone at the top of the goal mouth. There it is, over the top of the net. There's Yake, puts it away. So 15-10. Still a lot of time left in this one. And we're clean this time. Swarthmore picks the ball up. McKenna to Jake Ross.
You guys are in college, so that would
Ross. Give the ball back up on top for Eberly. Swarthmore will get into their set.
That's why I asked the dude.
Ross.
You guys are like, I can't stand on the sidelines with the pools and those people complaining.
Still holding along the left side. Fakes right, comes back to the left, gives back up on top. Shot in the goal! Will Vespel with the goal. Ross with another pretty assist. Ross found a seam, started going to goal, pitched the ball back to Vespol, who had been left alone by his defender, who slid over to help. And Vespol put it away. 16-10. Nice patience that time by Swarthmore.
This guy driving, I'm not seeing
well set play.
Well, good scouting.
Come on, Denny!
Esquerdo still giving chase.
No, that's not Holy crap! Nobody sees that!
Oh, we've got a man down. That is Esquerdo.
It looked like he hurt his knee.
Well, just who it is.
7, but yeah, it looks like he hurt his knee.
Esquerdo is down. As he tried to change direction, it looked like his knee may have gone out on him. As they continue to work on Esquerdo, a junior from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Great draw specialist. And he is up on his own. And walking off under his own power, as you can see.
Good.
Marie Mancini working with him, the director of sports medicine. Here for the better part of 30 plus years, taking care of Swarthmore athletes. As we get back into action, Elizabethtown with the ball. Scrifano's got it. Now it's Yake up on top for Sankey. Ballou to his left, back to his right.
One more, yes.
Big shot goes wide by Scrifano. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Elizabethtown can be patient, work their offense. Pass across to Ballou. Defense holding well. Good discipline. DeGenova behind the net, 25 on the clock. Micah Ballou. To his right, looks to throw it back, but he's not there. Oh, spin shot. I think it caught Dylan off guard. Back of the net.
Trying to figure out where the receiver put the pick that
16 to 11.
And the way you take the sideways, everyone else has to be on the other side.
Do not think anybody expected that shot to come.
Second row.
He just sort of spun, took some space, and just snapped the ball off. Nice play. 16-11. And obviously with Escuero getting some treatment, we've got a new draw battle. Yeah, I can't see who that is, though. It is William Bernstein. Sankey. Wide open men. All over the place, and the pass is picked off. The pass is picked off by Leon Wormer. Brosgol spins around his defender, spins around West Mills. Up on top. Levitz with the ball. Now we'll give to Johns. Johns will run the program from here. Streaking in. Vespo, Ross. Levitz. Levitz. Good. 25 on the clock. Levitz. Time is Swarthmore's ally at this point. 15 on the clock, up on top. Shot and a goal! Jackson Brosgol.
Swarthmore goal scored by number 38, Jackson Brosgol.
Good feet up on top. Brosgol 2 steps to his left and then snaps one off. And it's 17-11 Swarthmore. So the freshman Bernstein in the face-off circle for the Garnet. From LaGrange, Illinois. There's a hold. That'll be a blue ball. Blue Jays with the ball. Down 6, 5:25 remaining. Pass across the goal mouth, picked off by Frankie Dillon. Soriano back to Dillon. Back to Soriano. Oh, Soriano challenged. Does get the ball across midfield. Good pressure now by Elizabethtown. West Mills battling Vespol. Seavold now with the ball, in control. Eberly. Eberly. Eberly against Filbert. There we go to the slot. Ross brings it back outside. Seavold, 12 on the clock. Eberly, 7. In front, goal! Goal! A harmless pass in front eluded everybody, including the goalkeeper Mahoney. The last thing that was a shot. I pity the statistician on this one. We'll wait and sorry, there's the replay. It was just a harmless insert by Jake Ross, I think. No, maybe Austin Chang. It was hard to tell. Elizabethtown ball on the draw. Yates got it. One of the stranger plays you'll see, one of the stranger goals you'll see. Ballou in all alone. Streaks the goal and finishes it off. And he gets it back. 3:40 remaining, 18-12, Swarthmore. Ballou just sort of blew by Werner and found his way into the goal mouth. It will be Bernstein against Gilbert. And here's another hold. Another one against Swarthmore, so losing Esquerdo has
next one's a penalty.
Shortened the learning curve for the freshman Bernstein in the circle. Richter.
That was two.
Richter, ball's on the turf. Richter picks it back up.
A person. It's on a person, not a team.
Richter against Werner. Good spin by Ballou. Swings the ball. Sankey, Scrifano. And there's a turnover. The ball back to Owen Yake. Was not one he could handle. And there's ball's down and turned right back over to E-Town. As DeGenova has the ball down the right side. And it looks like Elizabethtown's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take one too. 2:34 remaining in the fourth quarter, 18-12 in favor of Swarthmore. Elizabethtown has the ball in their offensive zone. Richter with the ball. Throws it away. Does it get out of play? It does not. Scrifano picks it back up. Plenty of time on the clock for the Blue Jays on the shot clock. Not plenty of time on the game clock. Ballou spins to his right. Picked up well by the defense. Double team now. Now they get it out to Richter. Richter tries another ball across, and it's deflected this time by Jack Bellucci. Sankey. Ballou. Be good to double this guy, get the ball out of his stick. He tries a diving shot. There's a crease violation that time. It'll go to Swarthmore. 1:42 remaining. Swarthmore holds 6. Ross. Swarthmore should be in no hurry here, and without pressure shouldn't feel compelled to do anything.
You have to get it in 30 seconds.
Ross now drawing a double. Mills and Leslie, and the goalkeeper as well.
You don't. You got to step it in, I think, in 30 seconds. No, I'm sorry. You got 20 seconds to get over midline. You're right. I'm sorry.
Everts.
Yeah, but there's no more keeping in because
Everts. Oh, wide open net. Shot and a goal. Shot and a goal as Mahoney had gone out of his circle to defend the pass. Everts eludes his defender and wisely sees the open goal and just tucks it away. So they couldn't have run the clock out, and they were drawing the pressure from Elizabethtown. Everts beats Chase Young around the corner, sees the open net, and just tucks it home. 19-12 in favor of the Garnet. It really came alive in the second half. Dillon, big pressure there, brings the ball back across. DiPietrantonio, back to Dillon. We're at 37 seconds. Dillon, Ingersoll, they got to get the ball across. That's Soriano, gets the ball across midfield, ball's on the ground. It will not be a turnover. It will be a turnover, yes, but with 20 seconds left, that's okay. Leach. Swing it back up on top. Yake. Shot was deflected wide. It'll stay to Elizabethtown with 4.4 remaining in the game. And there's the final horn. Nice win by the Garnet. A game that was 7-7 at the half. See Swarthmore outscore Elizabethtown 12-5 in the second half. 19-12 the final. The Garnet improved to 3-2 on the season. E-Town drops to 3-3. As we head into spring break, tonight the men's basketball takes on Ithaca College in round 2 of the NCAA tournament. And Lacrosse heads to Bridgewater College on March 11th for a 4 p.m. game. So a nice way to get into the plus 500 column for the Garnet this afternoon as they take the 19-12 victory. Try and get stats for you. Shots were 40-28 in favor of the Garnet. 0 for 7 on the extra man, however. Garnet won 16 out of 35 face-offs. They had 12 turnovers to Elizabethtown's 19. E-Town led by 4 goals from Owen Yake, 3 from DeGenova and Ballou, 1 from Cost. The Garnet had Jake Ross had 4, Austin Chang 3, McKenna had 2, along with Quinn Seavold. And again, the Garnet improving to 3-2 to start the spring break. Hey, we thank you for joining us on the Garnet Sports Network, and hopefully we'll see you at 7:30 tonight for NCAA basketball. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.